DreAllDay.com.
Alright, so this is game 3 of the series. Series is tied 1-1, 1 win apiece. Best of 3 series, of course. So whoever wins this game wins the series. Game's going to 16. Every basket's worth 1 point. This voice you hear will be your scoreboard for the game. Scored. Now I got the ball, I'm bringing it up. I'm shooting on this near basket right here. Quick crossover. Keep that left pivot down on the step through. Score is 1-0 now. So as you're going to notice from this game and all the other games in this series is when I'm getting into the basket, he's going to reach in low. Since I'm playing against a player who's smaller than me, that's basically what's going to happen. You're a tall player and you got a player smaller than you, significantly smaller. When you drive in or you go for a shot, their best bet of getting to you is to reach in and try to get the ball on its way up. Once you get the ball up to your shoulder level or higher, as I beat him off the first step there, caught him leaning to the right, his right, and I attacked to his left. He couldn't turn quick enough. It was done. Score is now 2-1. And you got a smaller player. When you go up, they're going to try to get it before it gets up to your shoulders. By the time the ball gets to your shoulder height, it's pretty much nothing they can do since you're taller than them. So that's your height advantage. People ask me, does height matter in basketball? Of course it matters. The basket is 10 feet high, so the closer you are to that basket, the easier theoretically it will be for you to score. It doesn't mean a smaller player can't be good at basketball. I'm sure all of you watching this watch basketball. You know there are players who are good, who are not very big players, or players who play against players who are bigger than them consistently and do well. So you don't need someone to tell you that being small you can't make it. Of course you know you can make it if you're small, but there are certain advantages to being tall. There are advantages to being small. I mean, if you work on your game, you can make everything work to your advantage. You just have to develop the skills based on what tools you have personally available to you as far as your physical traits. And as far as your actual basketball skills go, you can give yourself more tools by putting in more work. Me attacking to the right, he gets a strip there. And see how I kept that ball way too low and I exposed the ball. We'll call that showing ball. The difference between the opposite of showing ball is keeping the ball behind your body, so that the only way the defender can get to the ball is to go through your body. I didn't do that time. I showed ball, which gave him a chance to reach in and strip it, which is exactly what he did. So I scored there. Score is now 3-1, my lead. And me defensively, as I'm playing against him, as he hits a pull-up J over me, scores 3-2. I'm giving him a lot of space. Giving him a lot of space is basically taking away his ability to drive, which is he's not really apt to do based on how I've played against him many times. So I know he don't really drive that much. He's more shooting a jump shot. He likes to shoot his jump shot. I'm giving him enough space that he can get the shot off, but my aim, the plan, is to challenge the shot enough that when he does shoot, I can disrupt his rhythm, like on that play where I blocked the shot and I catch it before it goes out of bounds. So the score is still 3-2. So that will be the best strategy for me. And of course, he's going to make adjustments, so it's not going to be the same thing working every single play. Every player you play against, if you're having success against them, they're going to adjust to the things that are working for you and adjust to things that are not working for them. So it's not like, basketball is not like a one-size-fits-all strategy thing. Like somebody asked me something like, yo, what move do you use when you got a guy who's 6 inches taller than you and he can do this and he can do that? What's the best move to score on him? It doesn't work like that. It's B scores, it's pointed scores now 3-3. The thing is, if you got a guy who, let's say I'm playing against a guy who's 6'8", I'm 6'4", and I do a move one time. Let's say I gave you a move to do. Me with the quick Euro step, change of pace there, gets him leaning to his left. I go back to his right and I got to open look. You still got to make that shot, little 9-foot floater. Thing is, if I got a guy who's 6'8" and I'm 6'4", and I do some move, let's say I just made up some move that's gonna work on this guy, quote unquote work on this guy, I do it and I have success. The move gets me free and I score. The next time down the court, if I use that exact same move, it might not work because that guy just saw me do that move. So he's going to make adjustments to the fact that I just used that move successfully on him. So if I hit 10 jump shots in a row from the same spot, and then I play that same guy the next day, he's probably going to be ready to defend me when I get to that spot because he knows what I like to do when I get there. So these are the adjustments other players are going to make. So you got to be able to make adjustments on the fly. You're not going to be able to pause the game and log on to YouTube and find a move to do, which means you got to put in the work when you're by yourself. Put in the work of the skills that you want to develop. Develop the counter moves. Counter move basically is anything that you like to do, you develop a counter for it. So if a defender starts to play that or take it away from you, you have a way to counter them by going to something else. You got to have the skills to do this. And this doesn't require YouTube, doesn't require anybody telling you to do it. All it requires is you going in the gym or to the court or wherever you practice or play and putting in the practice time to develop the skills to be able to do these things. Because these are the things that are going to come to you. The more you play ball, the higher the levels that you continue to ascend to, the better the players you play against. They're going to make adjustments quicker. They're going to be faster, stronger, more instinctive. They're going to have seen a lot of the skills that all of us have. When you play against good players, they'll have seen the stuff that you can do before. You won't be the first person doing it, which means they're going to be prepared for it. So you got to have counters. You got to be able to make your shots. When you have open shots, you need to be able to make them. Missing open shots is like a turnover. The higher levels of ball you go. Every play, you got to be able to take advantage of any opening in the defense, because there might only be one, and there might only be a really slight opening. If you can't take advantage, that opening is going to close up, and then you're stuck. When we talking about playing one-on-one, you can't pass, you can't call for a screen. Only option is to shoot, so you got to be able to make your shots. So the score is 4-3 now, if I'm keeping score correctly. Me with the in and out, going towards the middle, drop step. I missed a couple easy drop step shots in this time that I've been talking. So the score is still 4-3. B is bringing it up, right side, top of the key. When you see the space that I'm giving him, I didn't even challenge that shot, so I just gave him an easy look, and he actually made it. So we tied at 4 here. Leave with the stutter, quick behind the back, pull up from 18, no good. And these open jump shots are shots that I need to be making. So if I'm missing these shots, and that means, well, sometimes, no matter how much you shoot, sometimes you're going to miss open shots. The best shooters in the world, in their field goal percentage is somewhere in the 40-50% range. So even the best shooters are missing half their shots. And even wide open shots, players miss wide open shots. You guys watch the three-point contest, you watch games where somebody's wide open, they shoot and miss. You watch the three-point contest where there's no defense, people miss. So no matter how good you are, you're going to miss shots. In the end, the reason they say defense wins championships is because defensively, there's no such thing as a missed shot on defense. Defense is 100% is based on effort. I will say 90% effort, 10% technique and know-how. But if you got the effort, you'll pretty much be able to get a stop defensively. You can depend on your defense even on days when the offense isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. So as I miss another shot here, it's case in point. As I miss another shot here, the score is still tied at 4. Backing down in the paint. Turn around over the right shoulder, and that's a very easy bucket. Alright, so B bringing it up here now. I'm up by 1 point. Again, we playing 16 by 1s. It is win by 2 or 21 straight. B got me with a little hands up there, but he didn't take advantage. He does shoot, and I got a much better challenge on it. See, that's what I'm talking about when I talk about when you get a small opening. He got a small opening on me when he did that hands up move. He got me raised up. I actually jumped in the air, but he didn't take advantage of it. And then when he did shoot, I was right there on him, got a good challenge on his shot, and he got off a much worse shot. So that's exactly what I mean by taking advantage. When you get that opening, you create an opening, you got to be able to take advantage of it. That's a good drive in and finish. Score is 5 up. Me with the stutter pull, 6-5, my lead. Ties it up 6-6. And we get a foul down low. So now I'm got it top of the key here. I'm at the foul line there, and I see I'm already 10 feet from the hoop before he really starts to resist. So this is giving me a pretty clean look. His only hope here is that I've missed an easy shot. We having a little conversation here though. I don't think he reaches in and knocks that away. Alright, so back to the top of the key. Let's see if I end up getting a shot here. Alright, man, he clearly fouled me there. I didn't call foul, so he's going to take that. One of the things that I talked about a couple times in the earlier one-on-one full-court videos I put out. When I'm playing one-on-one, I don't like to call foul, but at the same time, we go by the respect thing. Like, you know, if you foul somebody, you give them ball. And you want to take it and just play it as if you didn't foul them, which is what we kind of get to talking about right here. Like, you know you foul somebody, just give them ball. Don't play it as if you played good D when you know that you didn't. This happens a lot of times in pickup. I'm sure all of you know that. But anyway, back to the game. My shot rims out, so we are tied at 6. No, I'm sorry, still 6-5. He missed and I missed. Seven to 5, my lead off the pull-up 3, walking up. Attacking to the middle, he calls foul. So I mean, he still had the ball, so I don't know what he called foul for. But anyway, he's got the ball. We still at 7-5 is the score. And pull up, and block that. So the ball stays down there. I'll check it up. A good challenge. He got off a good shot, still a good challenge. He missed it. He off the rebound, coming in left. Finishing 8-5. I got the lead now. To the right, clean that time, blew the layup. He had me beat easily. He kind of went off 2 feet for no reason. If he could have just went in, taken 2 steps, went in off 1 foot, he would have had an easy bucket. He blew that one. So it's still 8-5, my lead. After I missed that 3-pointer out of bounds. Crossover, nice pull up, and cross, a little step back along the baseline. It's a tough shot. He hit that, so it's 8-6. Made through the legs to the left, into the paint, shot, fake, bucket. 9-6. Very tough three-point shot he had to pull up for there as I put a little bit more heat on him defensively. Force him into a tough shot, and he misses it. So, you know, you play tough defense, you force the defender into a tough shot, you get the ball back. The defense takes a lot of effort. It's not easy. Me with the quote-unquote LeBron step through. I'll take that bucket. Score is now 10-6, my lead. And I don't know what B thought he was doing right there. He tried to back me down and then shoot a wild shot over top of me. I didn't have a chance. So he just basically blew that possession. So the score is still 10-6. My ball. Top of the key here. Pull-up's good. Score is now 11-6 after a little bit of conversation. For those of you who don't know, I am going to put all 3 of these games from this particular series out in one long video. It's going to be about an hour long with no commentary, so you can hear everything that's being said on the court as best you can, at least. Each one of these games will be in the 101 playlist. These games that you're watching now, the full series will be in my full workouts playlist. And I do a scoring breakdown of every single move that you see in each one of these games, at least by me, my offensive points. Those will be in the 101 moves breakdowns playlist. So 3 different playlists for 3 different ways that I break down each one of these games. Those of you asking me to see games, these are it. I got 2 101 playlists. I also have a 5-on-5 playlist, all available on my channel. So B gets to the hole, uses his body really well there, and finishes over me. I should have jumped. Probably would have blocked that one, but I didn't. So the score is 11-7. In and out through the legs, couple crossovers. He got his hand on that one. That was a good timely reach in. Threw off my rhythm and I missed the shot. That was good defense. It's a good challenge, better offense. 11-8. Good pull up. In through legs. Little stutter. I think I turned that one over. Alright, turnover. Score still 11-8. (11-9). They give him a free J. He makes it. So it's a 2-point game. Nice turn around. 12-9. So you saw I used the fake of that drop step move. Drop step move that I beat him with so many times, dropping that left foot behind him. I faked it. He had to play it because he's seen me do it before. He had to play that. And as I fake it, by the time I turn back to my right shoulder, you see all the open space ahead. I still got to make the shot. So he misses, so the score is 12-9. My ball bringing it up left wing. Right side of your screen. Stutter step, little Euro move, and it rims out. Got to make that. His shot rims out, so here I am walking the ball up. Top of the key, right side. Now turn straight to the right shoulder without a fake and hit it again. So now the score is 13-9. Or close to it, as I like to say. If the pull-up is off, and as we're playing the game, I always actually call out the score verbally as in what it is. There's never any confusion in the actual game what the score is, but between me talking and keeping score, sometimes I get it messed up. If any of you want to volunteer to edit these videos and put a scoreboard up there, get in touch with me, but I'm not fucking putting the titles on, all the titles I had to put on here just to get that running scoreboard going. It's just not going to happen, at least not now. Alright, so B-Brain is up after I missed the turnaround over the right shoulder this time. His pull-up on the right wing is good. 13-10 is the score that I got. And I'm at the top of the key here. Down to the foul line. Another turnover, right shoulder. And there it is again. Alright, this one's almost over. I believe I'm at game point, which would be 15. He hits that shot, he has 11. Maybe we can stutter, turn around. Oh, I should have made that one. Missed this. So stutter out the left hand, spin move back to the right, missed that shot. D brings it up, right side, no bucket. Alright, this is game point. I'm gonna put this game away right here. I'm posting up, right in the middle, foul line area. Right shoulder, game time. We have a little conversation after this, so I'm gonna stop talking and let y'all hear that. Thumbs up to like this video. Work on your game.
I ain't call foul. I didn't call foul all game. I ain't called no fouls. I didn't call not one foul. I didn't call any fouls. I didn't call any fouls. I didn't call any fouls. I didn't call any fouls, though. I didn't call not one foul.
That's why I'm gonna tell you. If I touch the ball,
If you touch the ball and you hit my arm, it's still a foul.
That's not a foul, man.
Wait a minute, you saying just because you get the ball is not a foul?
If I hit the ball and the ball loose and I'm going for the ball.
No, the ball was never loose, though.
Dog, when you go
When was the ball loose?
You know how many travels you do?
When was the ball
You shoot
loose?
the ball, you go like this.
When was the ball loose?
That's a travel, man.
What that
When
do?
you go to shoot, you're not shooting, you go like this. That's a travel, dog.
You hit it, it hits the ground,
Ball
and I
got to
catch
catch
it.
you going down like this.
You just said you hit the ball.
And you
Now I'm traveling. Wait, 2 seconds ago you was hitting the ball. Now I'm traveling.
I'm saying when the ball, when you go into the basket and I
You
get
hit the ball and it hits the ground and I pick it up and
No,
lay it
I'm
up.
talking about the layup. Right? If you
Yeah.
go and hit it and then I accidentally touch you, that can't be no foul. Man, I'm making a play on the ball.
Accidentally.
If I go like this, if I come to you to get the ball, that's a foul. If I get the ball and get you,
Ain't no intention. You can't judge the intention. Foul is a foul.
you're right.
Exactly. When you talking about accidentally, what the hell they got to do with anything?
I don't
Ain't no accident.
finesse.
How you want me to play finesse when you going like this?
Ain't no, you play however you want. I'm just saying you're fouling.
I gotta play
nigga,
big
that's
too.
that Shaq, nigga. That's the Shaq
I gotta
game.
play big too.
You ain't got no choice but to get scored on.
Sit there and take it like Dougie.
That's the Shaq series, nigga. We call that the Shaq series. We call that the Shaq series. You gotta foul me. That's the point. That's exactly the point. And I'm still score. Just like Shaq, nigga. Just like Shaq. Huh? Just like Shaq, nigga. You gonna get scored on. You ain't got no choice but to lose. I gotta stop letting you get that one win. You done got one win 3 out of 4 weeks now. We gonna put a stop to that shit. No, we gonna put a stop to that shit. Fuck your shot, nigga. We gonna put a stop to that shit, nigga. We gonna put a stop to that shit, nigga. Yeah, it don't matter about your feet, nigga. All right. We gonna put a stop to that shit. And you keep getting one win. Fuck that. They gonna go back to being sweeps like they used to be. He's gonna be back. Yeah. I told you. When I turn that heat up, you're done. When I turn that heat up, your jeans start getting blocked. Exactly. The first game I was shooting J's, and you lost. The first game was a blowout. All jumpers. What about the second? You said the perimeter game. Yeah, the first game was perimeter. A good chance, that's right. I got a guarantee beating you. All right, you got a good chance of beating me. I got a guarantee. I call my own shots. Like I turn the heat up when I want. I told you. When I turn that heat up, it's over. Like I told you, it's over. Block shots, air balls. I ain't shooting no air balls though. I ain't getting my shots blocked. You might get a couple. You good for a good. You good. You got that one block right there. You got the one block right there on the weak up and under. I did the up and under there and you blocked it. That's the only time you ever blocked my shot in a year. That's the only time you blocked my shot in a year. Oh, so that was you supposed to get credit because you got one block? How many times I blocked you? About 100. How many times I blocked your shot ever? About 100 times? I'm blocking 3-pointers. You blocked the way up on a post move win. I did a post move and I didn't fake you out. You anticipated and you blocked it. You shoot, pull up threes from 25 feet. I'm blocking your shot all the way out here. That's a whole different thing. I'm blocking your shot all the way out here. You blocked my shot at the rim. That you anticipated. How many times I blocked your shot today? You blocked me. How many times I blocked you? How many get 3-pointers that I blocked? About 10? About 10? Yeah, that's right. Nate Robinson gonna lose. Just as he got one block, you don't win the game if he gets one block. This ain't the end of the team. You don't get no credit for a highlight. You don't get credits for highlights. You get credits for winning. You gotta win to get credit. That's right. I told you. Write it down. How many wins you got? 4 in a year? 4 in a year. Exactly. Right. Oh, we played 4 weeks straight. The first week you won a game. The second week you won none. The last 2 weeks you won. So that's 3 wins. And last year you had like 1 win. So you got 4 wins today. I just said the last 2 weeks you won 1 each day. But the last 4 weeks you came in here on Friday. The first time you came, you won once. Then the next week we played, you didn't win. Last week you won once. And today, Tuesday, you won once again. So that's 3 in the last 4 weeks. You won 3 games in the last 4 weeks. So wait a minute. So then how many times we played those other 2 times? I won 2, 4, 6. Then we played 3. So you 9. So you 3 and 9 this year. All right. You all right, man? I'm all right. You're not gonna come through. Come through and do what? Lose. You're never gonna beat me 2 zips. The day you beat me 2 zips, the day I'm done. All right. You gonna got that on camera. The camera's on. Told you I turned the heat up when I won, bro. Remember that. 2 zips. Hey, remember I only blocked 3-pointers. Sometimes I dream. All right, man. Even John Starks got a highlight. That's a highlight of his whole career. That one dunk.
All right, let's go to our next guy, Dre Baldwin.
The punch card.
I would insinuate he's physical.
Physical
From the
player.
punch card.
You can absolutely look at his build. That would be a player that you hope to be your physical presence.
Unless he photoshopped his body on someone else.
He looks like the kind of guy that's going to show up with 4 carloads of family and friends.